Hey everybody, it's Roland the Real from Complete Trader Academy with another daily review. Welcome back. This is Friday, October 28, 2022. Great day in the markets. Exactly what we thought would happen yesterday. The rally is not done. It's taking out higher objectives. Came up, well, we opened up, came down, came all the way back up, and then took out this. We took out the actual open of the candle, 50% of the wick, and we closed above it. When it closed above it, this was a good indication to me that, obviously we're going for higher prices, but they're taking out the liquidity above here. They're getting into this supply block. We're taking out some of these objectives here. And if it had closed underneath this wick, then that would be a red flag of dropping. So the momentum was very strong, and now we're getting into higher objectives. So we took this out. Now we're coming up for the open of this candle, because this is, you see all this liquidity sitting here and here. So it's a good run for it to take out those orders, use more fuel for it to come back down. And then same scenario here, we're looking to happen here now. So it could reverse from this line right here that I have drawn out. It can reverse inside the wick, or it could reverse after it hits the high of this wick. And then obviously I've had this here for months, actually. Ever since we were like down here, I believe I've already marked this up. So it's been sitting there. These markups have been sitting here all this time. So that's to show you that I know what to expect when the price comes back up. That's what I'm looking for. And then we have this gap sitting in here. So with this imbalance, so price can once reach here. See, I took out the other fib that was from here to here, the A, B, and then C. It broke here, which is still can sink from here Monday, but in general, this fib here was sitting over here. If you watch my content every day, yesterday it was over here, and now this is the A, B, and then coming back up to C. Where is that going to be? Are we going to stop at this 79? Are we going to stop at this 88 right here? See this where it matches the gap? Who knows? Does it take out this high? That's pushing it. I doubt it, but I'm letting price tell me what to do. So let's show you what the actual trades were today. Let me go into a smaller chart here. Beautiful day. So price opened up here today, consolidating in Asia, came up, took out that high up here, above here at nighttime last night, and then before noon, and then started rallying down. And then as London was starting to kick in, it didn't break that low, so order flow started building up. You see that? Pretty obvious. And where are we going? Well, intentions are to go higher, so they kind of retraced, a weak retrace in my opinion, obviously, but as you see, price never broke here. Because if we broke here, that would be a big red flag. If we broke here, then that would be a real big red flag, because that's holding this leg of price. So it came down, it has right to come all the way down in here. But if it breaks here, that's, definitely bearish, in my opinion. But came down, didn't take it out, which I thought it would, but it created a support, got into this demand wick right here. See that? And then obviously I'm not awake at 3:50 in the morning. And then here's the day. Price started coming to our real time of 8:30 open. We had news today, and it was crazy. Price, actually, you know what? I'm going to go into a smaller time frame. Let me go into a 1 minute so you can see this for real. So I actually got stopped out at first when I took this trade, because the first trade was here, and it was my mistake for having an order open at 8:30 anyway. So price wicked down, came up aggressively, and then filled this imbalance, came down, filled the price, and then I knew it was going to come and either tap this wick or this, I'm sure you can see this, right? Or this this demand block. You see this block by itself? I'm going to take off the chart. Watch this. See this? See this candle? So this is a little bit of a trick that you're going to learn right now. If when you see this and you have a big wick here, and obviously you think the price is going to come into the wick or at 50% of the wick and then come up. I expected that. I was kind of hoping for that, but I didn't get it. So as I kept seeing price as the minute chart just back and forth, now starting to break up, right? This was really just, the demand block was just becoming support and it was holding. So I'll turn this back on for you. And then I put my entry at that order block right there. See how it comes down and taps in and keeps testing? It stayed. Well, I knew we were in for it. So because price kept holding structure. And then it just kept going. Look at this. So when I took the trade, my intention is what? It's to come up to this, that high that we were discussing, right? We were hoping for that to reach there, which it did very nice. And some kept going. Price just kept going. So didn't give no chance for retraces, very small chances here and here, but I wasn't interested in scaling in. I was actually thinking it could have reversed around here, or by lunchtime, and it didn't. Just kept going. So the PM session was right after lunch here. Where is it? Yeah, around here, and just kept going. So I was expecting a reverse, but it just kept going, so I let it go. I took off 80% here. I still have a runner going, and I'm assuming that we'll start to see reversals starting next week, possibly. I don't know. It's a major candle. Look at this candle. So objectives are here. Do we do a retrace and come back for one more leg? I don't know. I don't really see that happening. I see price kind of falling soon. So at the moment, yeah, I'll still look for buys just because, I want to make sure this leg gets finished. And if I start seeing some bearish activity like this, like right here, or like this, because you're going to get chopped up first. They're not going to just sink it for you perfectly. They're going to trap buyers to induce them, but in general, you're going to wait for some type of reversal pattern and bearish signs, and then we'll start taking the price lower. I'm assuming to take out these lows and continue objectives. Make a lower low right here, maybe somewhere by the end of the year. Who knows? That's a whole other conversation. But in this quarter, which from this red line to this blue line, this is the fourth quarter. This is December. So usually we get rallies in December. So do they bring the price? Because they rushed it. Look how fast all in 1 month they did this. This price action is all in 1 month. Not like a normal 2-month situation like you see here. This was done in like 1 month, right? So I'm thinking that they're going to drop the price heavy, maybe till about here or down here, who knows. And then somewhere in the first week of December, they kind of rally it back up because they like to do the Santa rally, right? So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just guessing right now, but it's to me it's a common sense guess. So I hope this helps. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Hope everyone did well this week. Take care. God bless.